For those of you unaware, Jeremy Lin just played his first game in the G League earlier today against potential #1 pick Jalen Green and other prospects such as Jonathan Kuminga and Isaiah Todd. And then the hell washed dudes like Amir Johnson and Jared Jack, but besides the point. And Jeremy, he played a good game. In 30 minutes on the court, he dropped 18 points, 5 dimes, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. He was perfect from the free throw line and 2 for 4 beyond the arc, and had generally solid percentages. Not a bad game at all. But things around Jeremy Lin have been quiet the past year or so, to say the least. We're going to go over what happened to him, and assess if he could realistically return to the league at this point. So let's jump right in. Jeremy went pretty under the radar throughout his career. He didn't get many offers in high school and ended up playing for Harvard in 2006. He went all 4 years and declared for the NBA draft in 2010, where he went undrafted. The Mavericks offered him a spot on their summer league team that year, the only team to do so, and Lin pulled out, dropping 10, 3, and 2 a game on 55% from the field. He got offers from the Mavs, Warriors, and Lakers, and an unknown Eastern Conference team, and he chose the Warriors on a 2-year deal since he grew up in the area. He played not great, to say the least, in his first season. Then the 2011 lockout occurred, Lin hurt his patellar tendon, and although he recovered well and improved his shooting strength and athleticism greatly, the Warriors waived him since the second year of his contract was a team option. During the lockout, he also played some time in the CBA. But due to his patellar injury, he never got a chance to work out with the Warriors and show them his improvement, which is why they waived him. During the offseason, he was signed by the Rockets, played 2 preseason games for them, got waived, and through a series of injuries and improbable circumstances, Lin ended up on the Knicks. He barely played for the first good chunk of the season, but Lin was hustling. He had a first one in, last one out mentality, and the dude was literally taking the subway to games. You just don't see that in the league anymore. Then in February, Linsanity as it's become known began. The Knicks had just lost 11 of their past 13 games, and remember this was the Melo Stoudemire era. The Knicks were supposed to be good. Lin was given a shot purely because of how poorly the rest of the team's guards were playing all at once, and dropped 25, 5, and 7 off the bench in a Knicks victory against the Nets, which were all career highs for him. He started the Knicks game without Melo or Amari to back him up, and dropped 28 and 8 in a Knicks victory. Lin ended up leading the team on a 7-game win streak without Amari and without Melo for a solid half of it. He also outscored Kobe when they played the Lakers, dropping a career-high 38. The origin of the nickname Linsanity came on Valentine's Day 2012, when Lin hit a game-winning 3 against the Raptors, and Meta World Peace ran around in celebration yelling Linsanity. He played in that year's Rising Star Challenge, with some outlets claiming he deserved to be an All-Star. The Knicks went on to earn the 7th seed under Lin's leadership, and lost in the first round to the Miami Heat. However, they were without Lin in the playoffs, who suffered a small meniscus tear in March. The Knicks encouraged Lin to seek other offers, although the rest of sports media and Lin himself expected to re-sign there. But when Houston offered him $25 million for 3 years, and the Knicks didn't match it, he shipped out to Houston. He played well in his time there, being considered for All-Star honors in 2013 after finishing 3rd in voting amongst guards, but he instead competed in the Skills Challenge. His biggest issue was injury troubles. After playing and starting all 82 games in the 12-13 season, Lin missed 11 due to multiple minor injuries and missed 2 playoff games with a bruised chest in the 13-14 season. During the 2014 offseason, Lin was traded to the Lakers. He played slightly worse than the previous season, but was still solid. He played in 74 games and started 30, averaging 11, 5, and 3. The next season he was traded to Charlotte, coming off the bench behind Kemba Walker, and played nearly identical to the year before in a bench role. He finished 7th in 6th Man of the Year voting, and opted out of his second year to test free agency, where he signed with the Nets. He played a great first season in Brooklyn as a starter, averaging 15, 5, and 4, but missed 46 games due to multiple different injuries. Lin was 28, he was supposed to be in his prime, and when he was healthy, he played like it. But Lin couldn't catch a break with the injuries. In the 17-18 season opener, Lin ruptured his patellar tendon in his right knee and missed the entirety of the season. His injury was largely overshadowed by Gordon Hayward's nasty injury the same night, but this one was just as chilling. I won't show it, but if you were watching the game and saw him after he went down, you knew it wasn't going to be good. He was traded to the Hawks in the 2018 offseason, where he played like 51 games. He was signed as a mentor for rookie Trae Young, and had solid averages off the bench. He clocked 19 minutes a game, and averaged 11, 4, and 2. However, he was waived in early 2019. Lucky for him, he was signed 2 days later by the Toronto Raptors and went on to win a ring with them. However, although he got similar time on the court, he just wasn't the same as he was in Atlanta. He played mediocre at best, and after the season ended, he became a free agent. no one signed him, so he ended up back in the CBA for the Beijing Ducks. He played really well there, which made people wonder why he'd continue to seek an NBA return. People thought that was the best place for him. But in January of 2021, the Warriors assigned him to their G League affiliate, the Santa Cruz Warriors. And that just about brings us to present day. Do I think Jeremy could make a comeback? Well, yes and no. I feel like he could absolutely fill a role on an NBA squad, but let's face it. The guy's 32, he's always had injury troubles, his body can't hold out much longer. He'll never be the same Lin we saw in the Nets or the Knicks. I'd love for him to prove me wrong, but I don't see it happening. I see him being a bench warmer or a rotation player. The type of guy who plays 10 minutes a game, gets you a couple buckets, keeps your offense running for a few minutes while your stars rest, then goes back to the bench. Maybe he goes off once in a blue moon, you let him ride it out for like 20 points. I see Jeremy as that kind of guy. They're purely there as a veteran presence and a way to keep an offense alive, but not much else. But he's going to have to be consistent in the G League for a while before he gets the chance. Hey, thanks for watching. This video was longer than normal. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't know I had so much to say about Jeremy Lin of all players. I didn't upload yesterday purely because I was out of ideas, but that extra time to really just let my creative side run around for a bit gave me some solid ones. I haven't been able to make any in-person videos recently because it's been snowing like crazy, but it's supposed to be clear the next few days finally. Can summer just come back already? I miss being able to play daily again. Or indoor courts could just open back up again, that'd be cool too. Well, I guess that's it. Sorry for rambling, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.